Okay, we're ready.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Tonight we are going to have a great webinar, and the reason is because I'm going to be recapping what happened at the convention, at the celebration. This is my, I think, 11th celebration, if I am correct. And this is the best that we ever had. And I know some of you that know me for a few years may be saying, yeah, you say the same thing, guys, but and for those of you that went to the celebration this year, they will say the same thing because it was not only the stories or where the company is going and everything. It was the energy that you saw on stage, and not only on the stage, but even outside the convention center when we were meeting with other associates. It was an amazing. And I'm going to start right now because we have a lot to cover. This is going to be recorded. We are going to make sure that everybody make sure that get the link as soon as we have it uploaded. I think will be around 24 hours or so. But anyway, I'm really excited about what happened. I have to say that there was really close that almost I didn't go, and the reason is because for those of you that don't know, I'm moving to Austin, Texas, and then the schools were starting around that time, and there was really a lot of things going on. But then Eden and I, Eden's my wife, as you know now, we say there's no way that we can miss this celebration, and I'm glad we did it. I feel really bad for people that didn't go because it's one thing to tell you and one thing to actually experience. However, we are going to do the best that we can to not only right now in this webinar, but through the rest of the years, all the way through the New Year kickoff, to give you that energy that we saw there. Because guys, I tell you one thing, Isagenix is not going to be just a small company. It's a big company. Next year goal is to hit over $1 billion in a year. Next year, this year we are going to be over $700 million. That was an increase of over 30%, actually 60% over last year. And even if we grow a half that rate this year, next year we are going to pass the $1 billion in a year. And that means that company is going to be paying about $500 million in bonuses to people like you and me, to all of us. But anyway, let me start right now. And it's so exciting. I'm glad I did. The first one is the Gold Crystal Director Reset. I mean, was really exciting. People went crazy about that because I know Isagenix, by the way, has been breaking record managers, directors, and executives compared with any year before. But one of the things that they decided is to have another reset, and this time to the director, Crystal Director. What that means is if you are not a director, you have never been a director, you are a manager or even a consultant or even an associate, you have 90 days, actually. You have until, and more than 90 days, you have a little more than 90 days until December 7th, the chance to become a director. And then you will be called Crystal Director. And there are many benefits, but one of them is that you receive $750 cash by achieving that rank. The second one is that you start getting into the bonus pools of director that could be as much as an extra $2,000 per month. And you have 90 days, more than 90 days, to achieve that. It's December 7th, again, is the date, and this is really exciting. Now, if you're already director and above, you may be saying, well, what is the big deal for me? The big deal is that you're going to have a lot of people under you growing and creating the automatic cycles of great cycles for you. And by the way, the cycles in the long term is the most money that you're going to make, the cycles, because this is at the residual income. But this is really powerful, guys. Again, starting now, actually started last week at the convention 2 weeks ago. Again, you have 90 days. And now, what is a director? In case you don't know, you are brand new. A director is when you have 6 people that are consultants, personal sponsors. Doesn't matter one leg, 6. 6 having each one the 2. Now, this is another cool thing about this Crystal Director Reset. Let's assume that you have 4 consultants, 4 people with their 2 that you personally sponsor. You need only 2 more. That you don't have to requalify with 6 new ones, excuse me. If you have already 4, you add 2 more, and voila, you are a Crystal Director. That means that you can do it next week if you happen to have 3 or 4 consultants. But this is really important, especially for what we are going to announce at the end of this webinar. And make sure don't go anywhere, because at the end we are going to talk about something that a company is launching next Monday worldwide. If you went to the celebration, you already know what it is, unless you were outside taking a break, going to the bathroom, or something like that. But anyway, again, this is really important. Crystal Director, Alex, do you want to add something in case I'm missing something here? If you happen to be on the speaker phone, I don't know if you are.
Yeah, no, I'm here. But
Okay.
no, I'm just really excited about what you're about to announce at the end of the webinar.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you very much. Okay, the other thing is that we have 18 new millionaires, and I'm not going to name all of them, but you can see the pictures. And we have the Dickerhoff, we have, by the way, you know a cool thing that I don't know many of them until now, but we have Tara Romano, we have many people there that have become newest millionaires. And the cool thing about knowing all of them, guys, that means that we are growing. That put us in, I think it's in 121 new millionaires total. I mean, total, not new millionaires, 18 new. And interesting that the majority of those millionaires had never done network marketing. Many of them, I think the majority of them, if I look at it right, they've been in Isagenix 3 years or less. And some people may say, well, but probably it was in Australia. No, a bunch of them, like Tara Romano and Dickerhoff. Dickerhoff started around 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, I remember 2.5 years ago, we were at Isagenix University, and she was nervous in a corner asking questions what to do, because she had never done network marketing. She had never been a businesswoman, and she had just little kids, and she just wanted to know how to make money. And now she's at 10-star platinum, and she's making a lot of money. But anyway, now we have 121, and this is powerful. Now, the next part is the Isagenix bar, the new Isagenix bar. This is a caramel flavor, and it's kind of salty and sweet. It's my favorite by a lot. I like the bars. My favorite usually is one of the chocolate, the crispy chocolate bar. I love it. But this one is my new favorite. We couldn't believe that this was healthy, and it's gluten-free. For those of you that are worried about that, it's totally gluten-free. Use the right sugars, the healthy sugars. Is a low glycemic index. That means that most diabetics can have it too. But it's an amazing product and tastes great. If you have not ordered, make sure you order. It costs the same as the other bars. Interesting. We have in one of the auto ships, we have bars, and we change all the auto ships to all these bars. Although we got about 4 boxes here that we brought from the Isagenix celebration. The next one, and I'm really excited about this. Now, some people say, well, but what is the big deal? We have product B, 4th generation. Well, the 4th generation product B not only is much more powerful, easier to absorb. By the way, it comes in a new bottle, packaging that goes to the new packaging that Isagenix is going to start doing in the next few months. But it's 20% more, more powerful than the other one. It's much more absorbable. It has tremendous benefits in the cardiovascular system and many other our system. And interesting, has an incredible study behind that was started 6 months ago by the University of Arizona. We are going to talk a little about that. But this is an amazing product, as you know. And now here you see the product B by itself. But like before, also the essentials with product B are, come with a new option. By the way, you have the option still of the old product B if you want to. But the new version is, I think, $1 more higher, and the reason is because it's way superior to the other one. By the way, it comes in soft gels. These are another capsule that we have, soft gels that improve also the absorption and the absorption where it's supposed to be. But this is an amazing product. Results are coming in, and interesting, as I said, University of Arizona is coming with amazing studies about our product being a 6-month study so far. But anyway, and we will know more in the future, because this is not a 6 months just study. Many other studies coming up, and we are going to talk about that in a second. But again, make sure if you are never been in the sessions with Product B or Product B, make sure you order. This is an amazing, in my opinion, it's the best insurance multi-vitamin because it's much more than that. It's protecting your telomeres. And for those of you that don't know, make sure you go to the Isagenix videos, Isagenix movie, and watch the videos, what is aging you, and you will know why we need these products. Very important. Everybody, doesn't matter if you are 20 years old, it doesn't matter if you are 99 years old, everybody needs this product. And it's the most powerful, again, daily nutritional product optimizer, I call, that we have in the world. There's no comparison. And you may think I'm exaggerating, but for those of you, products that work just in the telomeres, and I'm talking about products that are just like Product B, not with the essential, but like Product B, they sell in the market between $300 to $1,000 for a month supply. We can have the essentials with Product B for way less than that. I think the new version, $140, the old version, $139 or $138, something like that. Don't remember exactly off the top of my head. Let's go to the next one. Isagenix is announcing the new headquarters, over 150,000 new square feet, and this is in a very powerful, incredible place that is going to be, it's under construction right now in Gilbert, Arizona. It's still they stay in Arizona. It's a place that not only is going to showcase Isagenix, but it has restaurants and a lot of different things. It's an incredible place. The company planned that the construction will be finished by the end of next year because right now it's under construction. And the company will be moving sometime in the beginning of January or in 2016. I'm sure we are going to have some kind of celebration or event there just to celebrate the new headquarters. Now, the new packaging coming up, as you saw, Product B has a new packaging. Well, here you see the new packaging coming up. And the reason I say coming up, you're going to see this coming gradually. And well, their oil supplies disappear. Now, the formulas are the same formula. Just because the packaging changed, that doesn't mean that we are changing the formula. The only exception is Product B, again, because this product has been enhanced to be more powerful and now comes on soft gel. Now, I suppose, I'm in love with this application. You can go to the Isagenix, to the Apple Store or the Android Store. It's available in both Android and Apple iPhone. I suppose it's an application that you download, and then it tells you not only your cycle, but the most important, you have notification from your group. For example, you see here on the right side, let me see if I actually do something to enhance the presentation. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, let's see if I can work it. Okay, you see here, when somebody enters on the Isabel challenge or somebody places an order or when somebody announces, those notifications come in real time. And then you can send to the person an email, a voicemail, or call them. As a matter of fact, as you see here, you see, you can call them, etc. You email. You can even post on Facebook. This application, again, you can download it on the Apple Store or on the Android Store, at the Android Store, excuse me. It's really powerful. It's really easy to use. I've been using it already, and I love the way that works. We probably are going to do a training. It still has some bugs because it's a new application, but even with the bugs, it's working amazing. I suppose, make sure you guys are right now online, and if you have a smartphone, again, a smartphone that is an Android or an iPhone, make sure you download this application, and it's called Isapulse, as you see on the screen. Now, this is really powerful. Now, for most of us, probably doesn't mean much. And the Isagenix Pro has now an NSF certification. What this means is that now athletes can use it. These are professional athletes usually, or athletes that compete at the Olympic level, that sometimes they are worried to know if our products are compliant and they're not going to have some kind of weird stuff. Now, so far, we have done it only on the Isagenix Pro for one reason. If you were at the celebration, the certification is given totally different from other certifications that are given to products. In this case, this certification is given by batch. That means that if they produce a batch today, that one has to be certified. And then the batch tomorrow, even if it came from the same place, it has to be certified again. And then it's really costly to do this certification. It's why this product is going to carry a $3 premium. But for all of us, we don't need to buy this product, the one that's NSF certified. We have still the other Xylene Pro. We don't have to pay that extra. This is for athletes specifically that are worried because they don't trust Isagenix yet. But if they are using the one that doesn't say NSF, still they are covered because all the product has not changed the formula at all. It's exactly the same formula than the ones that don't have the NSF certification. Again, the NSF certification is given just for peace of mind for those professional athletes or competitive athletes at higher level that don't trust yet under Isagenix, and they want to make sure that they have a product that is not going to make them disqualified when they go to some kind of competition. But again, you don't have to get this one, but this is really important. That means that our product is already certified for Olympic Games, professional sports, etc. The next one is the new website. It's called teamisagenix.com. This is an amazing site. I mean, many times we are talking to athletes and we say the video Team Isagenix, that by the way is called Team Isagenix, and it's a great video. But what if you have a website that it has not only testimonials, but reasons why they have to use our product? This is the ideal website. Now, you don't have to try to explain anything, even if with the video before was cool because people were excited, but they have questions. Here, you send people to teamisagenix.com. And this is for any competitive athlete or any person that they want to stay in top shape. And maybe many of us are not at that level yet. But this is an amazing site. I was playing with the site a few days ago, and I fall in love with it. It's an amazing site. Make sure you have it as part of the weapons or the tools that you are going to use to build your business. But this is an amazing site again. The next one, this is interesting. This is a 6-month study from Skidmore College in New York. And Dr. Paolo Arciero, the one that did the presentation that you see on the screen with Dr. I forgot his name. But anyway, he, as you know, the University of Chicago did a study a year and a half ago about our efficacy of the products. Dr. Paolo Arciero, when he found out about their certification, he wanted to do his own study, and he asked Isagenix for permission because he wanted to do a long-term study. The one that they did in the University of Chicago was only a 30-day study. But he chose also the products. I mean, the shakes, the cleans. I think that was it. I don't think he used another product because, but that was his choice. He wanted to know what happened when a person are using this product. Interesting, because what without doing the normal cleansing, etc. But anyway, what happened? The results were so amazing that this guy. Oh, by the way, if you want to know who's Dr. Paul Arciero, you can do a search on the internet. He has done a lot of papers, scientific papers, especially in the area of nutrition. Well, he discovered, with our products, with Isagenix products, he found out that not only the great results at the level of weight loss and etc., but at the blood level. That's why he was so impressed that he asked for permission to Isagenix. He asked them to have to continue the study for 6 more months. This is the preliminary studies, and you can read them at isagenixhealth.com, isagenixhealth.com. And by the way, if you want to explain this to somebody else, don't do it. Just send that link and they see the preliminary, the first 6 months studies of this product. But this is amazing because it gives even more credibility to what we have. And again, this is Skidmore College in New York. It's a college that specializes in nutrition. Now, before I go there, well, no, let me continue. Social media library. This is really cool. And the way to get there, you go to isagenixbusiness.com, and then you click here where it says tools. And then you're going to see this link. You click there, and what a social media library does is a way that helps you to brand yourself. It has a lot of clips of different thoughts, personal thoughts, things about Isagenix, about the products, generic before and after pictures, etc. that have to do with Isagenix, obviously, and that you can use in posting in Isagenix on Facebook. And by the way, in a second, I'm going to tell you have a training on how to use this. One of the things that I like about this, although I think I love to do my own art and put out stuff, and it's really simple, that not only you have the tools that are necessary to post there on Facebook and social media in general, because you can use it also Twitter, Google+, etc., is that at the same time, it create those creative uses of put in action those creative uses that everybody has, and then you start creating or be more open on what to place on Facebook or in social media in general. But it's a great tool for those of you that are in social media, Facebook, and I'm sure we're going to be doing a training on this, although it's really simple, really, really simple. And make sure you go there and start playing with it. Now, this is the next one. As you see, there were a lot of announcements. Isagenix for 8 years in a row has been on the 5,000 fastest growing companies list. And I bet after the end of this year, where they are planning that the sales are increasing over $200 million. And by the way, to put it into perspective, there are only 35 companies that consistently have been over $100 million a year. 35, and we are increasing over $200 million. Now, there have been other companies that increased by $100 and $200 million in the past, but then they crash, and I'm not going to say names, but there are a few that you have seen they crash or they go way down because they are no long-term companies. Ours is amazing. I mean, it's a company that's going to be $1 billion next year. That's why I know it's going to be higher than this. Now, this website is amazing. And I don't know what happened there. Something came. Okay. This is amazing, this website. Start Your Life. If you're dealing with people that are 35 or younger, this is an amazing website. The same that Clima Isagenix. Sometimes you send the video Start Your Life, and people get so excited, younger people, but then they say, but what is it? This is the website to send them. It has trainings. It has stories, testimonials. It's an amazing site. It's so amazing that even though I'm not 25 yet, or actually I'm not even close to that. But anyway, I love this website, and we ourselves can use a lot of this website. It's like a SagenixBusiness.com site, but for younger people, the way that it's designed. It's an amazing site. I love it. I love it, guys. You have, again, any person that is working with a younger group, this is the ideal site. You see testimonial of people that I don't even know or didn't know before that they are in six-figure income. Like, for example, this girl from, I forgot her name, but she's from North Carolina. From Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, 23 years old, multiple six-figure income. And you see her talking from her home with a swimming pool at 23. And I'm not going to tell the story, I'm not going to spoil it, but she's one of the many testimonials that you're going to see on this site. Start Your Life now. Start Your Life, .com. Amazing site. I love it. Now, this was something that it was very emotional. As you know, Isagenix contributed to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and this kid that was there, when I think he was 11 when he was on the stage, but at 10, he was discovered that he has a really aggressive leukemia. I'm sure, you have known people. And then he has a wish. And the wish was this simple. He wanted to see these animals. I bet many of you know what animals are. You know, the only place, by the way, where they are in Australia. Although they are in zoos here, as a matter of fact, we were at the San Diego Zoo last week, and they have this at the San Diego Zoo. Platypus. I forgot the name. Platypus, or what I think I call platypus. And then that was his dream, because he always talked about this animal. Well, I suggest not only wish that told them that he was going to see this animal, but in the natives, in the wild, Australia, they are sending this kid to Australia, and that was really emotional. And by the way, during the event, I raised $362,000 from the audience to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. But anyway, it was really emotional, amazing. Isagenix is a company with heart, And when I say Isagenix, we're talking about not only corporate, but you and I, guys. I love this. Now, they announced a new Mediterranean getaway. They talk about the people that are going to the one that they are doing this year in Paris and Rome, Italy. And next year it's going to be at the Greek islands and Dalmatian islands in an incredible cruise. And this Mediterranean quest for 2015. And you want to see what you need in order to qualify, make sure you go to the back office and look at the President Quest. Great, but anyway, let's keep going. Isabella Challenge winner was Amira, and she $25,000 got because it's her amazing transformation. It was a great part, by the way, to see the different contestants at different levels. Now, let's finish with this part. Isagenix is launching the global 90-day plan. It started September 8th. This coming Monday, and then December 7th. By the way, as you see, the dates coincide with the Crystal Director reset, as you see. Really cool. Now, to launch this, make sure you go to the isagenixbusiness.com. And guys, I know some people sometimes tell me, oh, I don't have the time to do this, but they are complaining about the lack of money or that the business is not going. Guys, this is your time to launch your business in a big way. And the reason it's so important because, as you saw, the deadline is December 7th to finish the 90 days. And the reason is because people that does this for the next 90 days consistently, they're going to have results, and they are going to go to the next rank or to the next 2 ranks. Some people are going to advance many ranks, like has happened in the past with the other 90 days. And then you will be recognized and have some rewards. By the time the New Year kickoff comes, and next year in January in Palm Springs. And for those of you that don't know what it is, well, the New Year kickoff is when we kick the year out, and I think it's going to be amazing. I love Palm Springs. I've been there, and I think it's going to be amazing. But again, guys, we are going to do it together. We are launching with a company, and now when you start, make sure you click here. You see? And the reason is because you're going to do a few things homework, and you're going to start tonight. We are launching the 8th, but everything that I'm going to tell you now, you're going to start tonight because you want to go into action on Monday. And by the way, Monday night, we are going to, in our webinar, we are going to go through the whole launch. Anyway, next step. When you go and download this, again, you click at the launch on the picture, and then you download the 90-day game plan. Now, this menu is so important because look at all the things that you can do. First of all, establishing your why. And by the way, you are going to be doing this also, doing it at the same time with the videos that I'm going to show you in a second. Establishing your why, this will help you to build the foundation, because when you have a strong reason why, a strong reason to build the business, you're going to have more success. Also, your vision for the 90 days and beyond. And why are you willing to do, or to what kind of obstacles you may have that you had in the past every time you try to build the business, what distractions you may have and how to eliminate them, get your business set, how to access your blueprint reports in your back office, set business hours. And this is really important, and I've been talking about that a lot lately. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they don't schedule their time. And you can have business hours. When you have business hours and you commit to them Monday to Friday or 5 days a week, minimum 4 days a week. Here the examples are 1, 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. By the way, you don't have to do it just 7 to 9:30 p.m. like here said. You could be 7 to 7:30, and then you can have another part in the morning. You can spread out about 2 hours a day, I would say. The idea is 2 to 3 hours a day, where you're going to be building the business 4 to 5 days a week. You don't do it 7 days unless you feel that you want to do it because you don't want to burn out. Then establish your why again. We talk about the why first, but here you go even deeper into that. Then connect using the different tools that we have. And we saw the isamovie.com, the isabusiness.com, the Launch Party Kit, Facebook, and also the sites I just told you about, the Team Isagenix and Start Your Life. Those sites are powerful. then how to do the U plus 2, then plus 2Q, how to learn to do it. You do it. Yeah, you can show videos, but it's so powerful when you are showing it to a person, writing on a paper, if the person happens to be in your local area. How to develop your team, how to choose 5 team members to go and set up the goals and go strong to in these 90 days. By the way, you can have more than 5, but 5 that you are going to be working personally, and you can have those 5 working with up to 5 personally. That's easier to leverage. It's leverage anyway. Now, set up your calendar. It has to do with the business getting your business set. You are going to know exactly your business hours, etc. And then create a daily and monthly plan. What actions are you willing to take every day in order to reach your goals? But you see, it's really powerful, this 90-day plan. And then goes to another part that is one of my favorites, the videos. They have several videos, and you see, for example, how to brand yourself with Natalie. She's really powerful. Peter Kelly, holy cow. She was amazing about the why. By the way, Natalie, she's a professional, or also a professional volleyball player. Peter, well, is 26-year-old, but that woman, holy cow, she has the wisdom of a 100-year-old sage. It's an amazing. You can see also, and you don't see it here on the screen, but you can see also how to set up your Facebook account and start building the business with Facebook. That presentation is amazing. Make sure you watch the videos. The videos, each one is about an hour. They are going to be adding 2 more videos that you already can find in Facebook, like the one by Link Hager, or she's talking about the pay plan. But it's beyond that. You have to watch the video, the one by Susan, by Lisa DeMaio, that was amazing too, and some other videos that you're going to see that are part of what happened in the celebration. These videos are amazing. These are brand new videos from the celebration that we just had. Really, really, really powerful. And that, again, that video by Peter Kelly, it was amazing. Now, let me go to the next session, and this is also the last part. At 9 o'clock Pacific time, that would be 10 o'clock Mountain Time, 11 o'clock Central, and noon Eastern Time. We are going to have the first Blitz call. This is the first 90 days, and as you see, there are going to be 3 every beginning of the month, one in September, one in October, and one in November. Make sure this Monday you are going to be there. This is the action, and this is by the company. The company launching this Blitz, 90-day Blitz, that is divided in 3 30 days. That's why you see this. Very important that you're part of that if you want to be part of these 90 days. Now, our Monday night webinar will be our official launch for our 90 days, because we are doing it with the company. Join our group, the 90-day Blitz, on Facebook to keep you informed, and spell it there. And listen to the Isagenix official launch call date, like you saw right now. The first one is on September 8th. All of them are at the same time. Make sure you call on this one on Monday. We are going to make sure that we are reminding everybody about this call. And it's in the morning, remember, 9 o'clock Pacific time. But anyway, guys, this is what happened there and what we are getting ready to do with the 90 days. And I know I talk, but I think it's so powerful. If you have any question, make sure you ask any questions. Alex, I don't know if you want to add anything. I know I talk a lot, but it's because we have a lot of information in here. And I tell you one thing, this for me, this celebration, what I will show you is the blueprint to make you very successful. First, planting the seeds and exploring your business the next 90 days, and then in the long term when you build your business. But anyway, Alex, do you want to add something? If you're on speaker. Okay, I think we lost Alex. But anyway, guys, as you see, this is an amazing presentation. I know we have some questions, but I cannot get to the questions. Let me see if I don't see the question. Let me see if I can text Alex to show me the questions. But anyway, again, if you have any question, make sure you answer. Make sure again that you are in those calls on Monday. The call at 9 o'clock Pacific time, because that's the beginning of the Blitz. At 9 o'clock in the morning, the company is launching officially this. Really powerful.
Hello.
Okay, I thought I had lost you.
Oh, George, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
You have
I just wanted to add one thing that it never ceases to amaze me how powerful this business is. And when I think about the time I spent becoming an architect, the years it took me of training and then doing my internship and all that before I started earning any real money. And here, what's possible with a 90-day plan. A brand new person in 90 days can achieve tremendous, tremendous things and lay the foundation for residual income that could last for a long, long time.
Yes, I agree. I agree. And by the way, one of the things I know, some of you that are here, many of you that are here on the call, you are ready to make that jump into the 90 days, and make sure you stay connected because I met some people that they were at the Isagenix convention, and these people, and some of them live here in Utah, and I was surprised to see them because I never seen them in any event. And I say, guys, to be successful, it's important that you are connected with us because working together, we can achieve it. And that's a point I wanted to say. But yeah, what you said is incredible. What you can accomplish. And in 90 days, it's not like you are going to reach all your goals in 90 days or anything like that. But you are going to put the wheels in motion to an income, a real income that it could become a full-time income. And I'm really excited. I'm moving to, as you know, to Austin. The first 8 days probably I'm going to be kind of in and out on doing calls, etc., because I'm going to be on my way. But I plan to do this my best 90-day blitz ever, even with all the distractions of moving. Do we have any questions?
Well, uh, yeah, actually, we just have a few comments. As a reminder, those of you that are new, you can ask your questions at the GoToWebinar control panel. That's at the top right of your screen. And we have Kim, actually, that's really excited and would like to max out the compensation plan. So that's that's the right attitude
I
to
had the
have.
feeling that you're talking is about one of our leaders in Las Vegas. I had this in the because I cannot see the question again. And she went to the Isagenix celebration with her husband, and her husband, of course, was not. He knew he was supporting the business, but I think he didn't see yet the whole big picture. And now that he came back for the celebration, he's in fire. And now that the two of them are in the same boat and with the same view, wow, I would not be surprised. Kim, she's an executive, and she's a crystal executive, and she was on the stage, as a matter of fact. Oh, by the way, I want to make that comment talking about stage. On the gala, we have over 500 new crystal executives. That's a record by a lot. It was interesting.
Yeah, and actually, just some other comments out here. And Richard in Utah is actually trying to find out if there's anybody that's going to the event in Salt Lake City. Uh, let's see here. And Richard,
Yeah,
what
I am
we'll
going to
do
be there.
is, what we'll do is we'll email you with the information you're requesting. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
George,
Okay. Perfect.
well,
Yeah. Go ahead.
then let's get started. Let's get prepared with that 90-day program. I would definitely suggest that right after this webinar is over, just go and download your 90-day plan from the isagenixbusiness.com website. And you're taking us there. Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see on the
Yeah.
screen George has got the plan there.
I make sure you start here. Click here, or here is the same. And then when you click here, what you're going to see, you're going to go to the next one, the next site, and you see here. And then you download it, and you will find many of these things that you see here on the right side. And then after you do that, make sure you watch the videos. They're on the same page. You just have to click to the tab. the top says here. And then remember about the calls next week, Monday. Yes, here. Really cool. Whoop, I don't know what happened there. But anyway, here it is. Okay, guys.
Okay,
I don't
and
know if there is
George,
any other questions.
yeah, actually,
I don't know.
we have a question about what the phone number is going to be for the call
Oh,
on.
yes, right here. You see?
Okay.
Oops, I don't know what happened. Okay, but anyway, right there it is. I'm going to put it in a different color because I'm using now.
Yeah,
I'm
and
blue.
actually, if you guys go to howtogetgoing.com, that's howtogetgoing.com. That's the BDP $1 billion project team website for training. There you will see links to that call, and
Yeah.
the same.
And it's an isagenixbusiness.com. Actually, the phone is everywhere. Here is again.
Yeah.
You're not going to have problems finding it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any question or comments or?
Yeah, actually, I'm just going through all of these, and how can we access the recorded call for tonight? I guess the recorded webinar tomorrow at howtogetgoing.com. On the front page towards the bottom, you will have uh, the recorded webinar out there,
Yes.
and let's see. And actually, this is a question from Erica about joining the Facebook group. How can someone?
Yes. Find the 90-day blitz, and then ask for joining, and then I will. I know we have about 11 people that right now they are asking to join. I will be adding everybody, but you look for the 90-day blitz, like that is called 90-day blitz group in Facebook, and then the 90-day blitz like is here.
Yeah, and actually, we've gotten a lot of questions about people from other teams joining that Facebook group, and we do have.
Everybody's invited.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's invited to the 90-day blitz because the blitz is January. The only thing that sometimes you may see different is when we are doing some contests. Obviously, the contest will be only within our group, and these are the private contests. This is beside the company contest. But in general, most of the information that you're going to see, is available to everybody because we don't try to. We as a Isagenix family, we don't want to keep people away. Especially there are many people I know. Sometimes they are they happen to be sponsored by somebody that disappear and they don't know what line specific they are or etc.
Yeah, and one more question. Somebody, actually, Richard is asking where he can access the archived webinars. And George, maybe you want to go to howtogetgoing.com and just click on the webinar link
Okay, let
at the
me
menu.
go. Let me open
just
right
so
now
that we
the
can.
browser. Okay. How to get going? As you see, howtogetgoing.com. You go to this site.
Yeah.
And then
click on webinars
right
at the top.
Yeah, here. You see webinars. Okay, you click there, and then you can go to a past webinar replays, and voila, you're there. And these are the different topics. And by the way, you can look for specific topics too.
By going to the search, yeah.
Yeah, let's put Facebook. Oh, there's already Facebook there. Facebook, you want to know more about what to do in Facebook, click there. And then you have the Facebook different sites. You want to know about prospecting, the same thing. It's really cool, really simple.
Okay, George, and we're actually really gone over our time here. So we
Yeah,
need
but
to
before I
wrap
go,
it up.
and we have to make sure that we don't have any other questions because
Yeah,
we're on to
no
and
more
yeah,
no more
okay. And if
questions.
you have any other question, make sure you send a text or send us an email to and we will be available.
Fantastic. Well, George, thank you so much. And thank you to each and every single one of you for joining us and for being a part of the Isagenix family and the BDP team. And we look forward to the success stories that we will definitely be seeing out of this 90-day blitz, basically, that we should get started on Monday.
Okay, and I'm really excited, as I said, because this last blitz that the company did, company-wide, that was the one that they started last year in January. Look what happened, over $200 million increase in the company. That's why, guys, you want to be part of that growth, make sure you follow the blitz too, the 90 days. Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Great. Good night, everyone.
See you. Bye.